Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faroe Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Coyotes taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Tigers about to kick it away and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Coyotes offense will start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rides and they capitalize on name, image, and light, he's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the Coyotes will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll run play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes his connection. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Coyotes want to move quickly.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down. And the Coyotes will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Offense set on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Coyotes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls, and most of the time I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said,
fires into traffic, picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Looking to throw, it's Cook. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Tigers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri! Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Fresno State dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On second down, looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Bulls his way forward. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Coyotes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Burden. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. The give to the back. The Tigers get it past the sticks. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll try the run. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He's already got 46 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Coyotes want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and coverage.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Throws to the wideout. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to see the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Coyotes will snap it on 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Got his man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense. Just settled.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Coyotes will send out the punt unit. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Missouri wants to go fast. Back to pass, it's Cook. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The run to the left. At the 40, there he goes. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. The play action fake. Wide open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be a...
Oh, it's out! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. The give to the tailback. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. He's got 67 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. They'll give it to the back. At the 45, on its way. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the running back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. To the air, it's Cook. He makes the connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to throw on second down. Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. 60 minutes.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Missouri! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He wants to throw. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And the Coyotes will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the move, it's Burden. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. He's up to 107 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Power football with the run. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. After the run, now to throw. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Flowers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, running back on the move. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they'd let them have what...
Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense getting set for first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab over the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Discards a man. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. He's got his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Coyotes send out the punt unit. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's got it, and he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Coyotes will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Coyotes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man, it's Cook. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. It's caught. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Missouri! And the punishment has been extended.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Tigers. What a great play by the defense of paying it off with the interception return.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short.
2nd down.
Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And the Coyotes will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's Burden. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Cook. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50+, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wilkerson. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Cook. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilkerson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. The Coyotes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Shotgun snap on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Hard running there. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Tigers are on the move. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to run for it. Quick step and go. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Cook. It's complete to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
3rd down coming up.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. kick is good. And the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Runs through the tackle. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. On second down, looking again to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's going up top here late in the game. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Burden. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Hands it off. Still running at the 40. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.